Hey y'all, I'm Gina. I'm one of the moms here at Not Your Pinterest Moms, and we talk about all the ways that you can live your best functional hot mess life. Like this. It's hot now here in Alabama. I took my son for a walk after I finished work, and now he's asleep, and I wanted to get a couple of videos up for you guys. So that's why I'm looking like this. So today I'm going to give you 3 ways you can find money in your budget. So what do I mean by finding money in your budget? I just mean basically saving money in a way and then reallocating it to help you feel like you've got more. So I guess you could call it stretching your money, whatever. Anyway, it'll make more sense when I give you the tips. So number 1, and this is my favorite one. So we spend an egregious amount of money on cell phone bills. Like contract cell phone bills are ridiculously expensive. And people are like, oh, well, I get my phone for cheap. Or, yeah, but then you're locked into a contract and your monthly bill is way higher. Whereas if you buy your phone outright, specifically if you're cool with buying refurbished ones or used ones off of eBay or Amazon or directly from Apple or whoever, you actually do end up coming out cheaper. So I have used prepaid cell phone plan since 2017. We were using Cricket, and then for whatever reason that went stupid with the cell service, and I wasn't about to upgrade both of our lines to $60 each per month when we had been paying $80 for unlimited for both since 2017. So we just recently switched to the Verizon prepaid plan, and we're paying the same. So we're paying $80 per month, but it will, because of their loyalty discounts and then their auto pay discounts, it will actually decrease till probably after about 9 months. We'll be paying $60 per month based on my calculations and projections. So we'll be saving money through doing that. So, and with the money I've saved from cell phone plans, because you cut them in like half. I mean, like it really is significant savings. And you only buy a new phone. I bought my last iPhone in 2018 and would still be using it, but decided to upgrade this year. So, and I paid $600 for my little iPhone 11. I didn't have to have the greatest, because I wanted Apple Care, because I am a problem. I dropped my stuff, so I needed the Apple Care. Anyway, and I have 2 years of Apple Care and a new phone, and I paid less than $600 because I got a trade-in credit. So that's how that worked. So I just redistributed the money that I save. It gets redistributed elsewhere. So I'll either put that so where we have more money for groceries, or I'll put that money where we can eat out some, where I'm not always having to cook, or my husband's not always having to cook, and then we have a whole bunch of stuff to clean up. Whatever, it gets reallocated and gets moved elsewhere. I typically try and move it towards more lifestyle stuff rather than like debt or another bill, because I'd like for us to feel like that we're not eating beans out of a can, and that we can actually live life a little bit even while we're saving for stuff or paying off debt. So that's number 1. Number 2, and I'm looking at my whiteboard, that's where I brain dump all of my ideas, if you're wondering. It's right over here behind this. So the next thing is useless subscriptions. Okay, hear me out. So everybody has subscriptions, and we think that we're going to use the thing. So my useless subscription almost always ends up falling on Audible. So we don't really use it, but I think we're about to pick it back up because my husband has been using it, which I'm all for somebody getting to read and enjoy around here. I am a massive book nerd and I miss it so much one of these days. But anyway, so I tend to pay attention. I pay attention. Obviously I track every dollar that comes through. I know where my money is going. And if I haven't used the thing that I am subscribing to, I cancel it. I'm paying per month anyway, so I just cancel it. And then I'll reallocate that money elsewhere, and it helps find more money in my budget. So when you're tracking every dollar, you're tracking where everything's going, you're going to know whether or not you're actually using what you're paying for. That's kind of the point of tracking where every dollar is going, so that you know whether or not you're actually using it. We want to make sure that we're stewarding our money well. We don't want to pay more for something than we should. Just for an example, there was with some of my son's prescriptions early last year. I overpaid. I was actually paying out of pocket for them, which was dumb because we had insurance, and it was a very humbling experience. I won't go. I mean, I didn't. I thought that because I called and said it was my son that they would just use my insurance. I didn't realize that I needed to tell them that he was under our insurance, which was a very humbling experience for me because it reminded me that there are some people that aren't able to get insurance for their kids, or their kids are on something different so that they can be insured because of economic things. So anyway, very humbling experience. It reminded me how grateful I am that my husband has a good job where we get insurance through his employer. So anyway, that was a complete another sidebar. But I called and I made them refile it, and I got $60 back. That was basically, that was a whole month of formula for my son, and then $10 extra. So, like, don't overpay if you don't have to, right? So don't just pay for subscriptions because you might use it someday. Like, Disney Plus is on my hit list, even though I pay for it with my Stash card and I get Walt Disney stock back every time I pay for it. We're not using it. We watched The Mandalorian. I want to watch WandaVision. I don't think my husband's going to particularly care for it, so he's about to go somewhere for the weekend, so that may be what I watch, but I don't want to, hurt his feelings. But we're not using it. We haven't used it in a while. I am getting stock back, so I mean, it's, kind of coming. I am benefiting from paying for it, but still, it's wasted money. I put a certain amount in my Stash account every month to invest. I could do the same thing and get more stock in Walt Disney if I wanted to. So probably going to cancel that soon because we are not using it. But if a TV show comes on that we want to watch, I'll bring it back. I mainly keep it because I keep thinking that we're going to end up watching like other movies and stuff on there, and we just don't. So probably going to cancel it, actually. And that money will get reallocated elsewhere. And that's how I sort of move things around. And it feels like there's more because I'm using it differently. I hope I'm making sense. So, and then finally, number 3, those impulse purchases. So we canceled Amazon Prime. I re-upped it just this week because I freaked out and thought that I wasn't going to get some decorations for my son's Cake Smash photo shoot that's happening this weekend. So, but we don't. We canceled it months ago and have not missed it because we still get free shipping. But I have to get to a certain amount in my cart to get that free shipping. So Amazon purchases, because it was so easy, boom, I just put it in my cart and buy it, and then it would show up here in 2 days, was killing me. So I did something to fix that and have saved so much money and have been more thoughtful with my purchases. So side note, you can still get free shipping with Amazon even without Amazon Prime. So that's a racket they've got going on right there. Then also, because I don't physically go to the grocery store, that prevents me from like walking up and down the aisles and going, oh, I forgot we need that, or oh, that would be good for us to have, or for us to try, or to see if I can get the kid to eat, or hey, this candle looks really like a really good idea, so setting myself up in ways where I prevented impulse purchases has helped me find so much money in my account, or find more money in my budget because I'm not overspending. I'm not overspending on my groceries. I'm staying right within budget because I can see how much it's going to be before I hit order. I'm not just ding, Amazon, ding. You know what I mean? So like that has really helped. So I say all this to say that some of these are spending habits that we have to watch, and we have to do something to stop ourselves from doing or indulging in these spending habits. And then some of these are looking at things differently. I noticed until the 5G upgrade happened, I had zero problems with Cricket. Noticed no different than my parents that had actual AT&T. I am noticing no different with Verizon at all. I had horrible issues with Mint, and I was really sad because I really wanted that to work because it was super cheap. But I think it's just my area. So I noticed no different. There is nothing different about using prepaid versus going contract. They're like, even with unlimited, this is a sidebar rant, but even with unlimited through through a regular provider with a contract, they're still going to slow your speed down if you go over a certain amount. I mean, they're only going to allow you so much. Nothing is truly unlimited. So just keep that in mind. The useless subscriptions. The beauty of a subscription, hear me out, is that you can start it and stop it as you please. So if you aren't using it for a little while, you can get rid of it and not just throw money out your window and use it for something else. And then when you decide you want to try it again, you can restart it. So just throwing that out there. So these are 3 ways and that I have consistently found that I've done so much better with my budget, and I have found more money in my budget and felt like I had more wiggle room as far as allocation. So I hope that was helpful. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I absolutely adore engaging with you guys in the comment section. It's really nice because everybody that's coming here is so kind and supportive, and it's a really nice breath of fresh air. So thank you for you guys that come and engage with us. It is not going unnoticed, and we are genuinely enjoying it. You can come hang out with us over on Instagram at Not Your Pinterest Moms. I am planning to get active there, but I keep forgetting to put the app on my phone. But I promise I'm coming. We also are on TikTok, and we have a Mighty Networks community that we really love and would love to see more of you there. So again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Any engagement is truly appreciated because engagement makes the YouTube algorithm happy, and if we make the YouTube algorithm happy, then the YouTube algorithm will share us with more of the world. So, all right, you guys, thanks. Thanks. I was like signing off from an email. I saw, I made it awkward. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.